All right, this is why I keep pipes on hand. Menards didn't have half of the stuff I needed, so part of it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, but these old 4-inch will work for the gutters. Okay, so we do try to divide and conquer. Sharon's doing the inside stuff and I'm trying to do the outside stuff, but we had a little mishap when I was putting the material on the pipes. A couple of them the rock got underneath it and we had to dig it back up. Anyway, so now I asked her to stand on the pipes and hold them, particularly these smaller ones, so that we can get them seated where they need to go. So we're putting in the drain tile right here. Basically from left to right, I pitched this whole thing. We're putting 1-inch clean on for the drain tile, and then after the drain tile, which is perforated, then I'm going to put a solid pipe in after that and run it through a trench with a gutter. Anyways, you'll see that, but that's what we're doing now. We had to have her stand on the pipes, particularly these 4-inch pipes, to get them all seated properly, and then I'll take over from there on the outside. All right, so here's a midstream look. I didn't really make the time to set up the camera. She had to hold it down every time, so rock didn't get underneath it, which it did a little bit on us. So now I'd like to connect these, but thinking of how much volume is going to come off the gutter, we're going to run both these pipes out and daylight them into the woods there. Okay, so we got the drain tile laid under the gravel there, so now it's time to put in the pipes, the addition. So I used the laser because I don't want to make some mistakes on it. So now we're going to start laying the drain tile exit pipe and the gutter pipe as well. We're using 4-inch double wall non-perforated for these last I think probably 40-50 feet of pipes. So now I'm scabbing all the dirt I pulled out of the ditch because I'm going to replace that with stone, and I'm using it for fill. Not Felipe, but dirt fill. All right, so just to clarify for all of you guys there, so underneath this fresh, clean gravel there is perforated pipe. It's AKA drain tile, so that when the water runs down this driveway, it's going to seep through the clean 1-inch gravel there, and it's going to get into that perforated pipe, and it's going to flow from left to right. So that's what's under this part here where I'm laying gravel. And then the rest of the pipe over there to the right is going to be solid pipe, because at that point we just want the water that seeps into the perforated pipe to flow out without getting the ground wet, if that makes sense. So I'm just doing some mundane dirt work, but I'm doing like triple duty. So at the bottom, I'm scraping the dirt, the dirty gravel, bringing it up the hill, dumping it into this pile of dirty gravel. And then on my way down, I'm grabbing a 3-inch over here, adding it to the ditch. And then after the 3-inch, then I'm grabbing a bucket of that leftover spoils and bringing that down to the lower fill area down there. So it's like a nice triangle. It's working out nice for productivity anyways. Carry on. Just knock this down a little for now. Let it start drying. It is a little bit wet, but I'm wrapping it up for today. I got about 2 inches of this dirt skimmed off of here because it needs to be lowered. I got all that dirt repurposed from the rock ditch, the new one that I cut. So that's where I'm leaving it. I gotta go to culvert shop tomorrow and get 6 or 7 20-foot sections of 6. All right, for some reason my GoPro kept quitting on me, but I'll do a final exit for today, even though I did a little bit more work after this clip. So let's finish it up for today, which was day number 2. All right, so this is where I'm calling it for day 2. Sharon's still working on the inside. I recovered an entire dump truck load of gravel, what I call it dirty gravel now, because this all needs to be scraped and repitched. Not sure if you could tell, but this all needs to be pitched downhill there so it stays with this ditch and water goes that way. And then I'm going to pitch over on this side down to that rock ditch and drain pipe. I got to get 5 or 6 double walls. Up in here about another 20 or 30 feet is where I'm gonna go ahead and cut that, and then from then on it's just gonna be double wall, non-perforated, so that this ditch can absorb all the water and then just pump it down into the pond. It was a good day of progress. I worked both them machines like dogs today. They're paying us back. Oh, and I also repurposed all of this dirt that I dug out of this trench over to this spot that needs fill anyways, where these 2 gutter pipes, we got them buried, the drain tile and the gutter pipe. On this side there's plenty of room to bring fill to bring this lawn up a little, so that's what this is going to be right here. Got our pipes buried. I'll feather all this and replant it. Not sure if I'm going to add another piece on back here or just end the lawn right here. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I mean, I wanted to get it all the way into the woods, so I'll probably bring one more section and cut it. But big day of progress.